Hey everybody, Anime Abraham here, and welcome back to another video where today we'll be continuing the What If I Was in My Hero Academia series. This will be the last part of the What If I Was in My Hero Academia series, at least for a while. Why, you may be wondering? It is because I am waiting for Season 5 to fully finish, and I'm waiting for Season 6 to be animated, and any future manga chapters to be animated, as I don't want any anime only fans to be spoiled by what's going to be happening within the manga of My Hero Academia. As a result of this series will go on break, at least for a while anyway. Now that that's out of the way, let's begin this part of the What If I Was in My Hero Academia series. Thanks to the League of Villains attacking the training camp had to be halted. However, though, the UA students are not slacking off on training their quirks and manifesting their ultimate moves, as Mr. Aizawa has brought forth the idea of using Gym Gamma in order to train our quirks and in order for us to make a space where we can make and perfect our ultimate moves. My ultimate move is as monkey as you can get, as I am able to fling my poo and light it on fire and throw it at my opponents, thus creating poop bombs to throw at my opponents. With my ultimate move finally made, it's time for me to perfect it. Unfortunately, though, that requires me to take a bunch of laxatives in order to make the poop necessary in order to make a volley of bomb shots. With that being said, though, I am taking a year's worth of laxatives in order to master my ultimate move. Meanwhile, Deku is focusing on perfecting his shoot style and has unlocked the newest quirk, Black Whip. Black Whip is Deku's newest quirk, and if you don't know what Black Whip does, it essentially allows you to create whips that extend throughout your body to use as extra hands or extra appendages in order to grab your opponents or throw them or create a false sense of security for yourself, as you are able to also make a web with Black Whip as well. With that being said, though, Deku has unlocked Black Whip and is currently working on mastering Black Whip and putting it into his shoot style. Remember how I mentioned that Deku trained before obtaining One for All thanks to me? Well, this is because of his training. Due to his training, he's able to handle One for All at 100% of his power and unlocks quirks far faster in comparison to the Deku that we all know and love from the original My Hero Academia anime. Now that being said, though, Momo is also perfecting her ultimate move in that she can create multiple creations at the same time, meaning that she can create a sword and a shield at the same time, or a cannon and extra cannonballs at the same time as well. Fortunately, she has gotten to that level, meaning that she has mastered her ultimate move, and everyone else focuses on building up their ultimate moves. Now that that's out of the way, this ushers in a time skip that'll last for 2 months. During this time skip, I unlock a second ultimate move in the form of using my 72 Earthly Transformations ability in order to make copies of myself and copies of other characters in the My Hero Academia universe. This allows me to essentially make clones of the characters of My Hero Academia and fool the villains into thinking that they're attacking the real character rather than just a copy of the character itself. Right after we master and develop our ultimate moves, we then meet up with the big three. This is when Muriel challenges all of UA to a battle royale of us versus him. The battle royale goes drastically different to what it did in the initial canon, thanks to Deku being able to use One for All at 100% of his power, plus mastering and unlocking all new quirks such as his Black Whip and now Fa Jin. If you don't know what Fa Jin is, it's essentially a quirk that only appeared in the manga of My Hero Academia, so it is yet to appear in the anime form. In this quirk, Deku gains a power very similar to the Kaioken, in that his attack power is multiplied by double or triple depending on how much he uses the Fajin quirk, very similarly to the Kaioken. Thanks to Deku being able to use One for All at 100% of his power, plus mastering Black Whip and Fajin, Deku is instantly able to defeat Muriel without even breaking a sweat. Muriel is amazed at his strength, in that he tells Deku about Sir Night-Eye and considers him for his work study. Now that work studies are coming up, Mr. Aizawa then announces the work study. Alright, now it's time to go to the work studies. The work studies function very similarly to what they did in the initial canon of My Hero Academia, in that it allows UA students to gain some street cred and even some hero experience as a result of this. However, though, the choices that the heroes make go drastically similar to what they did in the initial canon as well, with Deku going for Sir Night-Eye rather than just a different hero agency altogether. But here is where I come in. I also go for Sir Night-Eye rather than double dipping in the Jungle League. This is because I already did them for their internship and I didn't want to double dip. Alright, now it's time for the work study. The work study goes pretty much the same as it did in the initial canon. This is where the League of Villains attack for the third and final time. The League of Villains attack Hosu City much like the original canon. However, though, we also find out that someone is also with them. The Shie Hassaikai. Due to All For One and his League of Villains being entirely destroyed, All For One makes his presence known along with the Shie Hassaikai. This means that the battle goes drastically different compared to what it did in the initial canon. Not only because Deku is able to use One For All at its full power, but also because the Shie Hassaikai is also with All For One, along with straggler villains that he reluctantly employed into the League of Villains due to the lack of villains available due to me completely destroying them in the Forest Training Camp arc attack. Alright, now it's time for the battle with the Shie Hassaikai. During the Shie Hassaikai raid, we managed to find Eri and find out about the quirk-destroying bullets that All For One uses to disable the hero's quirks who try to tangle with him. We also find out who creates the quirk-destroying bullets and what powers these quirk-destroying bullets. We find out what powers the quirk-destroying bullets through Sir Night-Eye, in that we find out that Eri is the one who powers the quirk-destroying bullets. If you guys don't know what Eri's quirk is, go back and watch Season 4, but anyway though guys, I'll briefly explain it anyway. Eri's quirk is the ability to rewind time. However though, due to her quirk being unrefined since it just manifested, Eri is not able to control her quirk. In that, the quirk-destroying bullets are able to rewind a hero's time period to before their quirk just manifested, thus making them powerless even without All For One's quirk-taking ability. Oh, did I mention that All For One has a quirk-taking ability, which is the reason why he's called All For One in the first place? Anyway though, due to us finding out this information, Deku and Mirio become furious to the point where they promise to protect the area at all costs. They miss the chance to protect the area due to the Shie Hassaikai disguising Overhaul as a L meaning father, and Eri holding on to Deku very tight. This is only the first sign of Eri's messed up past thanks to the Shie Hassaikai, and Deku vows to protect her at all costs. Anyway though, now it's time to truly get into the battle. The battle is intense, with me and Deku tangling with not only All For One, but also with Overhaul. We are easily able to defeat Overhaul due to Deku being able to use One For All, full cowling at 100% of its power without Eri's help. With this, Deku is easily able to defeat Overhaul. Now it's time to defeat All For One. The way we defeat All For One is drastically different to the way that All Might defeated All For One in the original canon of My Hero Academia during their second bout. Due to All Might not being there, All Might is not there, and thus we will not get the infamous United States of Smash moment. Instead, we defeat All For One in a really crafty way. Deku proposes the idea of me making copies of him using the One For All full cowling at 100% full power quirk in conjunction with Fa Jin. Using this, I am able to make hundreds, if not thousands of copies of Deku with him using these quirks in tandem with each other. Because of this, the copies are easily able to wear All For One down, and because of this, All For One is instantly defeated with one full bore punch from me, Deku, and all of the copies. Not only that, but we also make All For One cease to exist, meaning that All For One actually dies during the battle that we have with him in this canon of My Hero Academia. With All For One finally defeated and the League of Villains finally defeated, Class 1A celebrates the victory that me and Deku have. Not only that, but we also managed to save Eri as well from the Shia Saikai and thus liberate her from her duty as a power source for the Quirk destroying bullets. Not only that, but the Quirk destroying bullets laboratory is also destroyed, meaning that the Shia Saikai can no longer make any weapons. Not only that, but thanks to Overhaul being defeated and killed at the hands of Deku, the Shia Saikai then ceased to exist, meaning that all of UA and all of Japan can finally be at peace, knowing that the League of Villains, along with the Shia Saikai, are all destroyed. With that, guys, that's gonna about do it for today's video. See you guys later. Goodbye, and remember the Anime Abraham Army loves you and will always love you. If you guys like this video, please show your support by liking, commenting, and subscribing, and share this video with a friend if one of your friends or multiples of your friends are fans of My Hero Academia, as all of the support lets the YouTube algorithm know that I exist. So please, if you guys like this video, please show this video plenty of support by liking, commenting, and subscribing and sharing this video with friends, as it really does help me out a lot. Anyway though guys, with that being said, part 3 of What If I Was in My Hero Academia and the entire series will go on break from here. So see you guys later, peace out, and I'll catch you on the road guys, and see you guys later in the next what if scenario that I make. But before I end this video off here, I just want to give you guys a sneak peek for what I'm coming up for the next what if series on the channel. And the next what if series is, what if I was in the MCU? Yes, my friends, I am putting myself in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So if you guys want to see what if I was in the MCU, come out faster, then please show this video tons of support, and any past what if scenario videos, lots of support, as it motivates me to make more what if series just like the one that I'm going to make in the future about what if I was in the MCU. With that being said though guys, peace out, and I'll catch you on the road. I love you guys. Remember, the Anime Abraham Army loves you and will always love you. Peace out, and I'll catch you on the road, and see you guys in the next what if scenario or anime related video that I make.